Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Belly to back suplex. Oh, goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
Ooh, what an uppercut. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Ooh. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Nelson applied. Oh, nasty impact. Suplex. This might be it. Oh, my.
Oh, no. Flapjack.
Face first. Nasty drop. Big collision on the splash.
Oh, what a right hand. Oh, my God. Our WWE roster knows anytime you enter a ring with Samoa Joe, it's career-threatening. In fact, we all learned immediately upon Joe's WWE debut, where he illustrated exactly why he's called the Destroyer. Here he goes. Back in the ring now.
Samoa Joe's in trouble.
Boom, what impact. Running power slam.
Remembering back to Samoa Joe's debut, Michael, it was a fitting way for Joe to make an impact on his first night in.
He goes for the cover. Easily kicks out of that one.
Gonna take more than that.
Look out here. And a suplex.
Harsh impact.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. This is a dangerous spot for him to be here in this triple threat match.
Jeez.
I hate to say it, but if he doesn't change his game plan soon, these two guys are going to tear him limb from limb. If there's one matchup that keeps the pen that writes the pages of history flowing from edge to edge, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. WrestleMania 19 represented the third time an Austin versus Rock battle main evented a WrestleMania. If time has taught us anything, it's that the Texas Rattlesnake despises rules. Anyone named McMahon and Brahma Bulls.
He has something big planned. Steve Austin and The Rock were rivals from the moment they crossed paths. These men battled for the WWE Intercontinental Championship and the richest prize in our business, the WWE title. The level of animosity rose between them even more when it was time to enter battle at WrestleMania.
Just think of what it means to headline a WrestleMania. Then talk about doing it again with the same opponent. Now think of doing it for a third time with that opponent. WrestleMania 19 was the place where, once again, Austin and The Rock made history.
And there's the kick out by Samoa Joe. Not yet.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Big move coming. Nailed it. He's in control. Watch out here. Headbutt! Oh, what impact! Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks!
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Beautiful technique. Oh, and he reverses it. Both arms hooked. Oh, this could be the victory right here.
It's always important to get off to a strong start in a match. It's even more important to do that in a triple threat match, given that you're going up against two opponents at the same time. Add to that the no disqualification stipulation, and there's little to no room for error. One mistake, and it can cost you a lot more than winning the match.
Ooh, what impact. Setting him up in position here on the set.
Oh, incredible height.
This one is over.
This is Samoa Joe's chance.
Byron, you spoke about this before. A competitor must do everything they can do to start things off on the right foot in a triple threat match. One way to do that is to target one of your opponents and go after them at the same time. So it's Hunt looking at it here.
Incredible.
The superstar always needs to be ready to be attacked by both opponents in a triple threat match. Circumstances create interesting, going for it all here.
Fighting for survival.
Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
Samoa Joe is not going to like this.
What do we got here?
Samoa Joe's in trouble. Samoa Joe is not going to like this.
Inside the ring now.
Beautiful technique.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Reverses that one.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. Bringing it back between the ropes.
Oh my God,
Surfboard leg breaker. Suplex.
I don't know how much more damage one person can take. I don't care how tough you are.
Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance.
And no luck against Joe there. He's got the shoulders down. 2, 3.
I can't say that I'm surprised.
And we're underway with triple threat action.
Gentlemen, you can almost literally feel the electricity in the air as we kick off this triple threat match.
Triple threat action underway now.
Brutal face buster.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Effectively using the knee.
Setting him up. Oh, a shin breaker.
Gonna be hard to walk after that. Right across the back of the neck.
Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body.
They get dangerous out here, especially. Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage. In February of 2017, SmackDown Live was lit thanks to an epic triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Champion Bray Wyatt defended the title against former champions John Cena and AJ Styles. This battle overflowed with mayhem before the match even got underway, thanks to Luke Harper attacking his former leader, Bray Wyatt.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
It's not often that the WWE Championship is incapacitated before a title defense. John Cena and AJ Styles rekindled the rivalry with a renewed enthusiasm for destroying one another. Bray Wyatt ended the match and made up for lost time as the Eater of Worlds used his body as a weapon. It was pure chaos as AJ Styles followed suit with an unbelievable array of aerial attacks on both superstars. And John Cena continued to fight back in hopes of winning a record-breaking 17th World Championship.
All three superstars pulverized each other with every move in their respective arsenals. When it looked like another air assault was coming from AJ Styles, John Cena thwarted the attempt and then walked right into Sister Abigail from Bray Wyatt to end the conflict. In that victory, the WWE went further into the darkness that was the era of Wyatt.
It's mayhem, chaos, and trips to local medical facilities when Stone Cold Steve Austin gets his hand on intended targets, guys. And Austin's ability to open up a can of you-know-what on an adversary propelled him to the most iconic figure in sports entertainment history.
Talking about Stone Cold's talent for causing total chaos, Byron, I'm reminded of when I felt the venom from the Texas Rattlesnake at WrestleMania 27. Believe me,
Incoming from Austin. How much more punishment needs to be dished out? Just finish it.
here it comes. He's got him. The running Meteora. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Man, that was vicious.
Steve Austin starting to look a little off his game.
Oh, man.
He can't rest on his laurels here. There are two other guys in there that want this match just as much as he does.
He's got to be careful here. While he hasn't absorbed too much punishment yet, triple threat matches have a way of getting out of hand very quickly.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
He knows he's in trouble.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
What a slam.
Impactful. It'll jar your spine.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, nasty impact. Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance. The Texas Rattlesnake is shaking it up again.
All three of these competitors hoping to walk away with the winner's end of the purse tonight.
Stone Cold with that Texas charm on full display.
You're tuned in to Monday Night Raw live and in high definition.
There can be so many combustible elements in a triple threat match. A superstar must keep in mind the no count-out stipulation can mean that the match is going to be fought in every possible location. All that matters is when it's time to go for a pinfall or submission, the participants have to be in the ring.
Oh, what impact!
We've witnessed on a number of occasions the personal issues between competitors forcing the match to overflow into the crowd, up the ramp, or in the locker room. In a triple threat, there are no countouts and no disqualifications, so it's essential for the superstar to remain composed enough to remember that the match must end in the ring.
Facts like that are not always easy to remember when a superstar is so focused on destroying their opponents. In a triple threat match, a competitor must take advantage of the no countout and no disqualification stipulations. They must also remind themselves that when it's time to put someone away, it must take place in the ring, not on the outside.
What a strike. What can Steve Austin do here to up the odds for success? He's starting to feel the pressure of this triple threat match, guys.
It looks to me like he may have lost focus there for a minute. He was really cruising for a while.
Oh, damage to the body. Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
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 Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance.
Not today.
And Steve Austin, too quick that time.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Uh-oh, watch out!
Right across the back of the neck.
Ooh, what impact. We've seen them continuing to punish them.
That has got to be it. We've seen that move in many matches.
This has been a battle. This could end it.
Oh, right to the face.
We may be looking at our win.
And a pin attempt. 1, 2, 3. What a win. Talk about seizing opportunity. kicking off this triple threat match here.
It's worth noting.
And we're underway. Fatal four-ways can be very dangerous, hence the name. A participant wants to stay out of harm's way as much as possible, and whenever possible, let your opponents do the work for you.
Mark my words, Cole. These four superstars are about to embark on the fight of their lives.
What a stomp! Good grief!
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. He's got not one, but three guys looking to destroy him here tonight.
Crucial point in the match here, guys. He's got a target on his back now, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a 3-on-1 attack here.
Oh, bulldog!
One-handed.
What a strike!
High-risk maneuver incoming from Austin.
Torturous knee.
Samoa Joe is the type of competitor who you would never have to ask about preparation. The more pertinent question will always be, how is Joe's opponent preparing for the Samoan submission machine?
You better prepare to be given no quarters. Samoa Joe will come at you with relentless aggression. Then, if Joe traps you in the coquina clutch, going night-night is basically inevitable.
A blockbuster.
Fellas, to illustrate further on, when you get wrapped in the coquina clutch, Samoa Joe becomes like a boa constrictor. Looking for the end from out of nowhere.
Oh, KO!
Incredible.
Nice, quick,
Big-time impact from way up high.
No doubt about that one.
Not yet.
We know it. Codebreaker!
This could be the turning point, Cole.
That's his lip. We got to cover.
Since there are no disqualifications in a fatal four-way match, a superstar has to be aware of the fact that if they're in an elimination fatal four-way match, someone who was eliminated can come back for retribution, and it's all legal. So you can eliminate an opponent, and they can interfere in the match later, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Byron, you touched on something earlier that's worth repeating. If you're a superstar competing in a fatal four-way elimination match and the competitor is eliminated...
Uh-oh, we know what's coming next.
They're about to pass what you call a bad landing. This one is over.
Lariat.
Gets out of the way of that one. Scoop slam. Showing some quickness there.
History was made on Monday Night Raw the night after 2016 SummerSlam event. There was a special fatal four-way elimination match to crown a new Universal Champion. Victory could only be achieved by pinfall or submission. Either Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, or Big Cass would leave the new Universal Champion.
There is definitely a big fight feel, a main event feel that night on Raw as Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Big Cass collided in an epic battle. Each superstar tried to be as calculated as possible in their attacks. The WWE Universe looked on in awe when Roman Reigns dove over the top rope out on the floor and dropped Big Cass in KO.
When it looked like Big Cass asserted his dominance, Kevin Owens eliminated the 7-footer with a frog splash. But when Triple H appeared and pedigreed a battered Roman Reigns, it appeared the game was helping Seth Rollins. On that night, Triple H turned on his protege by way of the pedigree and gave Kevin Owens the path to victory and the Universal Championship.
All the way up and around the world.
Oh, the old head scissor.
The fatal four-way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
Harsh impact. Corey, you talked about the ground rules of a fatal four-way match. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on the stipulation, there could be eliminations in the match, meaning that once a this could be all she wrote. When this guy's on, look out. Oh, what impact.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys.
Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance.
And Austin, Luther's press. Luther's press.
Look at him go.
Here's Austin's opportunity to win this thing. Listen, fellas, we always know Samoa Joe competes at another level. Tonight, I think you're going to see an even more dangerous Joe than you're used to seeing. Expect to see the fastest hands in this business and heavyweight striking that would make a boxer jealous.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Under the rules here, the first superstar to get a pin or submission will be our winner. Should be a great one.
Picking up on what Corey mentioned about Joe striking, his quickness combined with accuracy makes Samoa Joe the right hand of the strike. Looking for a replay.
From out of nowhere.
Oh, KO!
But I'm not so sure that's enough to put Austin away.
Uh-oh, this isn't going to end well for someone. There it is.
Hurricane Rana.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Ooh, what impact.
That has got to be it. Things just went from bad to worse for Steve Austin. And Steve Austin too quick that time.
This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring. Oh, boy, he is rolling. The end may be near. This might be it. Oh, my. But I'm not so sure that's enough to put Austin away.
Austin.
Many times in a Fatal 4-Way match, we've seen superstars join forces for the moment in taking out a dominant entity. This could be someone like Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, and Nia Jax as examples. When a superstar has that type of power and can be that dominant, competitors will put their differences aside in hopes of eliminating that force from the match.
He's going for it all. Inside the ring now. Byron, you made an excellent point a few moments ago. There have been many times throughout history where superstars have joined forces in a fatal four-way match in hopes of eliminating by pinning or incapacitating that dominant force. Sometimes interesting alliances are formed. Pinning predicament. Got him. Big victory in the fatal four-way.
Oh, man, that hurt the back. Spine rattling.
Beautiful technique.
Here it comes!
Oh, good night. Sorry.
Spear! What a stomp.
Good grief! At 2016's Clash of Champions, it was another classic triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Bayley versus the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus the champion, Charlotte Flair. The match started out more like a singles match between the Boss and the Queen. Bayley learned very quickly it was every woman for herself.
The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship was another example of the incredible competition between the female superstars of WWE. Charlotte was physically dominant in fighting off the challenges of Bayley and Sasha Banks. At one point, the Queen even landed a moonsault on both their opponents at the same time. But the Boss and Bayley put it all on the line and kept fighting.
There were several near pinfalls during this battle, but in the end, as it should be, the Queen exhibited her genetic superiority by fighting off both her challengers. After drilling Bayley with a boot to the face, the Queen pinned the Hugger and retained her Raw Women's Championship.
Some superstars who have competed in a triple threat match feel it's a good idea to have both a finishing move that brings you to a pinfall attempt on your opponent and a submission move that can make your opponent tap out. Given the chaotic and unpredictable nature of a triple threat, that sounds like a good plan to me.
Oh, clothesline!
Byron, before you mention the strategy some superstars have implemented for competing in a triple threat match, and that includes having a finishing maneuver to put someone away for the 1-2-3 and a submission to make them tap out. There are many superstars in WWE who can do just that, which makes them even more dangerous to opponents.
The way I look at it is you can never have enough weapons at your disposal, especially in something like a triple threat match. If a superstar can defeat someone by pinfall and submission, to me, they increase their chances of victory in a match where the odds are against them to begin with.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Do what you gotta do to maintain the advantage.
Putting it all on the line. Look at this. He paid for that one.
Oh man, big time.
Uh-oh. Suicide dive. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Ring rattling.
I'll break your crown. Stone Cold Steve Austin cut his teeth in the rings of Dallas and Memphis before landing in WCW. As stunning Steve Austin, he was a Hollywood blonde and feared as a television and United States champion. Before long, Austin was in the land of extreme, ECW, before his 1996 WWE debut alongside $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase.
Steve Austin changed the face of sports entertainment forever when Austin defeated Jake the Snake Roberts at the 1996 King of the Ring and launched the phenomenon known as Austin 316. No one had any idea what was about to happen.
Stone Cold Steve Austin turned WWE on its ear and took on the likes of Bret the Hitman Hart, Mr. McMahon, The Undertaker, and The Rock, while handing out Stone Cold Stunners and drinking Steve Weisers. Austin's a decorated WWE champion, Intercontinental champion, and World Tag Team champion with different partners.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
An incredible... breaks the cover.
Gonna take a lot more than that to take out Stone Cold.
What a strike.
And Steve Austin too quick that time.
German suplex. Stone Cold is in bad shape right now.
It's about as bad as it gets for him.
I'm not sure he has much left. At this point, he has to be thinking to himself, what do I have to do to get back in this thing? And Eddie Guerrero says, not this time.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Some superstars who've competed in a triple threat match feel it's a good idea to have both a finishing move that brings you to a pinfall attempt on your opponent and
Eddie Guerrero, Corey.
Latino Heat hooks Brainbuster. The damage has been done.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Byron, before you mention the strategy some superstars have implemented for competing in a triple threat match, and that includes having a finishing maneuver, put someone away for the 1-2-3, and a submission to make them tap out. There are many superstars in WWE who can do just that, which makes them even more dangerous to opponents.
The way I look at it is you can never have enough weapons at your disposal, especially in something like a triple threat match. If a superstar can defeat someone by pinfall and submission, to me, they increase their chances of victory in a match where the odds are against them to begin with.
Knee drop.
Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero. Look at this. Back between the ropes.
Oh, and he reverses it. This could be it.
Stunner! Here's his moment, Michael.
That should do it right there.
2, 3. Yes! Unreal performance.